The past few years have not been great for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, littered with box office flops and disappointments, streaming failures, and a whole crowd of Marvel fans that say, you know what, I used to be excited for the future of this franchise, but quite frankly, I'm walking away and I don't care. Marvel is looking to change the way people view the future of the franchise, and the big announcement of Robert Downey Jr. coming back to the universe, this time as Dr. Doom, certainly seemed to indicate they wanted to get away from some of the failures they've had before and change everything at Marvel. But with all that being said, and the idea that maybe, just maybe, they'd get back to telling compelling stories with compelling characters, there's still a few shows that have been developed with the old MCU over the past few years, the failures of Phase 4 and Phase 5, those types of shows. And before you get to some of the things that people may actually be looking forward to, you still have things like Agatha, and Agatha All Along premieres in 2 weeks on Disney+, a spin-off about a character that literally nobody was asking for or wanted, that's going to be, you guessed it, focused heavily on identity politics. Disney's Agatha All Along actors herald new stage in Marvel's commitment to queer representation. I think most people just want Disney and Marvel and Lucasfilm and all these things, instead of queer representation, diversity, blah, 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 I think they want them to focus on great storytelling. How about that? How about that instead of representation? Maybe tell stories that everyone can relate to instead of just checking all of these boxes. But don't worry, Agatha is going to deliver up some more cringe. The new Disney Plus series Agatha All Along is pushing the Disney Marvel brand further into LGBTQ territory, with 2 of its stars heralding the show for reaching a new stage in the studio's commitment to queer representation. In recent interviews, Joe Locke and Shazir Zamata praised the new Supernatural series, which is a spin-off of WandaVision, for putting non-heterosexual characters front and center. Joe Locke plays his openly gay character named Teen in the new series, which is set to debut September 18th on Disney+. And this is the same guy who a couple weeks ago essentially came out and slammed Marvel fans after there was some significant backlash to the trailer. He basically came out and said, hey, you know what? I'm doing what all you wish you could do. You're just jealous of me. That's why you're hating on me. It does not appear that Locke's character will be the only gay character in the Marvel show. Showrunner Jack Schaefer shared with Variety, this isn't stepping into any Marvel project. Joe, young queer icon that he is, was joining a cast of queer icons. Locke also responded to criticism of the character following the first trailer. He said it was like, oh, why has Marvel done this campy gay stereotype? It really annoyed me because I was like, you can't ask for authentic casting, then be upset if you have a campy gay character. I'm aware that the Marvel fandom is far less nice than the Heartstopper fandom. There's going to be a lot of people that just hate everything about the character and everything about what I've done with it, and I just have to be okay with that. Marvel fans are open with their opinions, but they're not in a Marvel show, so I'm doing the one thing they really wish they could be doing. Sorry. I'm not sure if it's bitter jealousy why some criticism is coming from Marvel characters and actors. The MCU and any Marvel project has this weird ability to unite the whole world. Not recently. Now, certainly you got aberrations like Deadpool and Wolverine, Spider-Man No Way Home, stuff like that, massive successes. But over the past 5 years, those have been a little few and far between where everyone's united. I guess the Marvels was pretty uniting. Virtually everyone hated that. No matter where you're from, who you are, everyone knows about the new Marvel series, the new Marvel film, which is a really great way to progress social issues in the world, Locke explained to SFX Magazine. To have a real authentic portrayal of a queer character in that sphere where, no matter your background, everyone's on equal footing. Later, he says his character's gayness is always in the open. It's almost like this is the next stage of representation. There's no part of the series that hides his queerness, but there are a lot of scenes and it's a big part of him, but not the main part of him. Everything I've heard you say, it sounds like it's the main part of him. Sashir Zamata plays a character who's a witch, which she explained is a crypto-queer person. I do think there's a lot of queerness in witches and being a witch, being the other. You're cast out by nature. You're pushed aside for many reasons. She said there's numerous similarities between a coven of witches and the LGBTQ plus community. Oh, man. This is the next MCU disaster, in my opinion, and I think a lot of people at Marvel internally feel the same way. This is one of those things that's been in production for a couple years that they probably, if they wanted to, would just cancel this thing, but not going to happen. Ironheart's another one of those things that's been in production hell, but they can't cancel it without fear of being called bigots or whatever. So even though it does seem like Marvel wants to get away from a lot of the things they've been doing and get back to drawing audiences in to love something once again, still got a couple projects in the works that look like they may be complete and total disasters. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.